right, well, as we continue to dream, let's take a look right now at the weather.
Well, you
John.
got to be in it to win it. That was another great one.
Yeah, I remember that.
Boom, boom, boom. You have a better chance of winning that than getting a perfect bracket. So there you go, a little March Madness. We have our own March Madness to deal with. So you know what? We have these rainfall rates that vary, and they will continue to vary during the course of the morning. I just checked major flight delays at our airports, but we had a camera at Newark, and the planes are taking off. It's visibility, it's wind, and it's heavy rain. But delays stretching down through Baltimore and down into D.C., Raleigh, Charlotte, Miami, they're catching up, but they had major storms too. So it is going to be a challenging day for air travel. And if you're watching from the airport or you're watching on one of the carriers right now, sorry about it. You are coming into a steady rain, wind out of the northeast at 13 miles an hour. Wind is going to be a very vexing issue for pilots and for operators of big rigs, and your backyard may take a beating. This again is model guidance, and we'll take a look at this intensifying wind. You can actually see the center of this storm take over as we've skipped ahead to the afternoon. Look at these numbers continuing to intensify. And then did you see that? You see how the wind is going to shift? And now you've got this gusty wind just cascading out of the north. So that will help to push the system out, but it's really going to do a number on our numbers. It's very cold tonight into your Sunday. Sunday, by far the better of your 2 weekend days, but it is going to be cool. That said, there is a wind advisory that's in effect until tomorrow morning. Could see gusts of 50 miles an hour. So that's tropical storm force wind. And this is on super saturated real estate, so trees vulnerable. Flash flooding a concern with just more heavy rain during the course of the morning into the afternoon. River flooding, again, there's a lag, so we'll be watching that. That may take a day or 2 or 3 days, as we have painfully learned. Now, a composite radar, just 2 hours of data here, and you can see the brighter colors there. So yeah, Rye over to Mamaroneck, New Rochelle just had a nasty little system push through. More of Sullivan Ulster Orange. This is all changing over, and you're going to see that. Boy, out on the island, look at this. This is a real mess for the North Shore, and even though things calmed down a bit, there's just more where that came from. Look at this, Lakewood, Brick, all of this pushing through up from Ocean up into Monmouth County, Jersey Shore. It is soggy. And then we have to deal with this coming in from Philly and Baltimore. So we're not going to be done with this thing till tonight, but it is moving faster, which is a good sign. Evidence of that, you can see this. I may tweak this a little bit. Wanted to stop around 3 o'clock. And the models are really working hard to stay on top of this. If this verifies, look at the amazing amount of water that this thing is going to drop into the middle part of the afternoon. So if you're thinking right now, hey, I've got to do X, Y, and Z this afternoon, really think through your plans, because if that's a period where you can just kind of lay low and not go, you're in better shape, because that's likely the most challenging part of this storm, as this thing will quickly exit. Broadway tonight, why not? I mean, it's going to be, we're going to be cleaning up, but by then the rain's out of here, which is the good news. It's still windy. Hang on to your hat. The wind will be an issue, and you'll feel that intensifying wind overnight tonight, but it's going to paint the skies a brilliant blue tomorrow, but very, very cool for your Sunday and then into Monday. Coming up next hour, some more stats. We're working on running rain totals, which, I mean, you're just going to have to be watching that all morning long, but also how wet the month has already been with the first 2 weekends with the flooding that resulted.
This wind, John, not good for our hair pieces.
Oh my gosh, this thing, thank goodness,
it's nerve-wracking.
blue in the background.
We go out there and we just got to make sure it's clipped on tight.
Yeah, staples.
This is an old joke, Elaine. It goes back a ways.
Don't know what's happening now.
John, thank you, my friend.